Reddit. Some see it as a place to talk to other people that share the same interests as you. Some find it to be a good, reliable place for answers for questions that you have, and they can be answered by reliable people. Some people share too much on there. Today we're gonna get in the holiday spirit and dive into the people that share a little too much on Reddit. We're gonna be reading stories that relate to Christmas. We're gonna be experiencing some things together. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I raised the camera up a little bit so you won't be able to see my desk, but just know it is here. I sorted it by best, so we should be getting the cream of the crop, if you will. Coming from Jazz Hands Skyward, he says, or she says, every year/holiday, my brother eats an amount that could feed a small army, then passes out upside down in my father's recliner. Bro's a vampire. Like, I'm not gonna draw flowers on his snoring ass with a Sharpie like I've been doing since literally middle school, and I think that's pretty funny. We're in our 30s. Okay, this was kind of a weird way to word it, but pretty much this 30-year-old guy is sleeping in a recliner backwards. I would assume that would be like head on the leg rest. I would assume. I see nothing wrong with that. I don't think that's bad. Let's go funny/embarrassing Christmas stories. Family friendly? No. All right, we went to a different Reddit. r/ask Reddit. This was 13 years ago. Damn. We're going 13 years ago in the past, man. From Borez, he says, my favorite crappy Christmas story of all time was when my ex had been on an oil painting course, so I bought her all these gear for Christmas. Easel? I don't know. Oil paints, fine art brushes, the lot. And that shit ain't cheap either, I can imagine. I bought it over several months and got her the best of everything. Brilliant present, or so I thought. Dun dun dun. Cut to Christmas Day, another big present opening. She opens all this stuff, bursts into tears, runs out of our flat. Oh, isn't a flat like a British term, right? Okay, so yeah, flat is a British term. I didn't know this was a British fellow. Gets in the car, drives off nearly crashing, said car into the neighbor's wall. It took me 8 hours to track her down and find out what the frick just happened. Turns out she hadn't been on an oil painting course at all. She'd been fucking some merry bloke every Wednesday in a hotel down the road. Merry fucking Christmas, me. That sucks, man. I mean, like, there's really nothing to, I mean, the obvious thing to say is like, you know, she's better off gone, but hey man, oil painting course and she was having sex with a married bloke every Wednesday. She could have been telling the truth. Painting her face. All right, you know, dealing with something like that isn't the easiest task, but you know, you're better off without her. Focus on your bag, right? 44 million members on this Reddit. Yeah, damn. All right, anyways. Next story. This one has since been deleted, so that must mean it's good. When I was a teenager, my dad made us listen to an entire book of Job one day on Christmas. I don't know what that is. Maybe they might explain. He has this monotone Bible reading style, and it puts us to sleep. I just spat everywhere. And it puts us to sleep always as a kid, which would infuriate him. So he'd jab us hard with his finger or whatever he'd have in his hand. Now, keep in mind that we had a family business in a mall at the time. So we all worked many, many hours in the days leading up to Christmas. So we were exhausted from that, depressed after another shitty haul of Christmas gifts, and sick of listening to him rant. So we had to sit and listen to all 40 chapters, drifting off to sleep every half hour and being jabbed awake by a calloused finger to the neck. Jesus. Then he had a fit that my mom's roasted chicken was too dry, so he tore it all up before she could bring it to the table, mixed all the dark and white meat together in chunks and the pan drippings, and banged it down on the table. Insists that he'd save Christmas dinner. My mom spent the rest of Christmas in her bedroom in tears. Yeah, your father's a dick. Working at a mall is tough as it is, you know? I feel like spending Christmas after working like long hours at the mall, I feel like you're just so excited for just some food, you know, and to kick back, hang out with your family. It doesn't help that your father is being a dickhead, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's probably the only meat your dad's putting down that Christmas. I'm such a hoot. Yeah, I've never read the book Job. I've never even heard of that, but it sounds pretty boring with the title Job. If it's not Steve Jobs, then yeah, that sounds pretty freaking boring. If it were me, I would say, hey Dad, I'm sorry, but clearly we don't want to listen to this. And if he throws a fit, he throws a fit. You know, that's on him. Just be like, yo, why don't we just turn on like Home Alone and just relax, you know? Like, why do we gotta do all this extra shit? No one likes reading this book. And you said that he had a Bible-like voice, which I totally know what you mean. So it's like, listen, you're as is not a good reader. I mean, you read great, but you sound terrible. You sound like you wanna die, and it makes us wanna die. So it's time to take a break. Let's turn on Christmas Vacation, you know, get drunk, and have a good night. If I had to give my opinion on what you should do, that would probably be it. Green Goddess said, I had a Labrador who pissed on the Christmas tree a few years ago. Hell yeah. We tried to stop him, we chased him, and the Christmas tree fell on the puddle of pee. It's short and sweet, man. That would have been hilarious if the dog had electrocuted itself on the lights. Damn, bro, what the fuck? And then this person, oh, this is Boris. The fucking, the girl crashing the car. Damn, man, Boris is kind of fucked up. It would be if it blew the dog up. Exploding Christmas Labradors are no laughing matter, and I have to double down on that, you know? Labradors don't need to be exploded. Cancel me, I don't care. Labradors deserve to not be exploded on Christmas Day. Some might say that that's a rare opinion, but I'll be the one to walk that path. All right, next we got Seek Unique. We got Seek Unique. We're going back in the 70s on this one. Good damn. One year back in the 70s, my mom did not get much of anything from my dad. All he bought her was a lighted slide sorter for pictures, which would be fine if she took pictures. That's a fair point. After all these presents were opened, she went to her room and cried while my dad set up the slide sorter and organized his slides. I mean, that's a classic dad maneuver, right? I want to say my dad did something like that, like got something for my mom, but like obviously it's for both of them, more including my dad. That's not that shitty, but the mom cried, you know, that's kind of tough. I don't know, man, I'm kind of siding with the dad on this one. I mean, like, yeah, it sucks, it's a shitty thing to do, but like, it could be like, yo, I mean, the easy rebuttal would just be like, yo, we can, these pictures are for the both of us, you know, we can have all these nice pictures. He shouldn't have wrote it to the mom though. That's kind of where he fucked up in that situation, but that's not that bad. That's a classic Christmas dad maneuver. All right, Gooner P5. That sounds offensive. I have not gotten to open a present in 4 years. Damn. My dad is retired and is sick. I'm sorry to hear that. They are spending a good chunk of their pension money helping my brothers with their house payment. Reasonable. My cousins killed a motorcyclist in an accident one year. That's unfortunate. It was declared that all the present money from my aunts and the big family Christmas would go to the scholarship of the dead kid. Wait, what? Would go to the scholarship of the dead kid? Would go to, oh wait, oh, okay, I got it now. So the scholarship that they did pay for, it would go to them, like the family, right? That's what I would assume. Because if it's just like a high school kid and they're just like paying for a scholarship, that seems kind of, you know, weird. But I would assume it's to make up the money for a scholarship. I would assume. So no presents for my generation, but all of my cousins still get presents. That was the last place I would get a present. That was the last place I would get a present. My dad was in the hospital the Sunday before Thanksgiving. He came home last Saturday. I put up the tree Tuesday, helped with the shopping for dinner on Wednesday. Thursday I helped clean. Friday I hurt my back at the family gathering. Saturday I set up all the food with the bad back. Okay, well that last section, that's just complaining. What you complain about, get. So you said the cousin killed a motorcyclist, but all the cousins' kids still get presents. Yeah, because they're freaking kids, dog. I don't know, it sounds like you're a little too old to be, you know, sad you're not getting presents for Christmas. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Root Beer Slam, I'm unfortunately gonna say that I think you're, you know, too old to be complaining. I mean, like, come on, man. You know, there's been a death in someone's family that was caused by someone in your family. That's a big situation. So if you have to not get presents for like a couple of years, it's been 4. If it has to be for 10 years, so be it, man. You know, not everyone needs Christmas presents. Even Christmas presents that aren't expensive though, those are still cool. So I would just, I think this person should make Christmas presents for the other family and just bring joy to Christmas, man. You know, you don't need presents. Just try to be happy for Christmas. Aww. But that does suck. You know, it sucks not getting presents for Christmas, but you know, it seems like your family is in some at some bad times right now. So we went to Ask Reddit, but a different thread. What's your holiday horror story? This certain person deleted their account, but they said, fear is back. Going to my dad's house for Christmas. My parents are divorced and I rarely go, but my siblings put a lot of pressure on me, so I went. It took about 15 minutes before the stress got to me and I got a migraine. So we all sit down and open presents, my dad, his new wife, my siblings, crazy aunt, and my grandmother. We make it around the circle opening presents for about 2 rounds before my grandmother gets up and leaves the room. My father starts fiddling around waiting for my grandma to come back and spots something on the floor. It appears to be cat puke. Oh, that's, I have a feeling it's not cat puke still, but whatever. He asks his wife if it is indeed cat puke. She had gotten up and followed my grandmother out. And know the truth. Yeah, I could see that coming from a mile away. It was not cat puke, it was my grandmother's poop. Poop, I hate that word. And the lady had pooped all over the couch. It doesn't take long before we can smell the poop and no amount of the air freshener was fixing that. Man, don't make your grandma feel bad, man. Have Christmas outside or something. Go to the garage or something, man. Grandma comes back in the room wearing nothing but a blanket around her lower half. The couch is covered with plastic and towels. My little sister is forced to sit next to the grandmother, and we are all expected to sit nicely and open more presents while pretending that my grandmother had not just pooped all over the couch. Also, the following day, my tooth exploded. Excuse me? Apparently, I had an abscess tooth, but I never felt a thing until it exploded. The tooth exploding was kind of thrown in there, but unexpectedly. But listen, man, grandmother shit, all right? If you're a lady watching this and you're like, I don't want to get old and get to that point, you're gonna, okay? You're gonna get to that point. And I feel like this is one of those things where it's like the snail, the ever following snail, you know? I feel like this is one of them points. You know, eventually you're gonna shit a couch. I'm gonna shit a couch. I'm gonna get old enough and I'm gonna accidentally take a shit on a couch. It's bound to happen, you know, it's life. So let this grandmother rock. Is it unfortunate? Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, dude. You know, next Christmas, they probably didn't have grandma over. But hey, man, get grandma taken care of, and they should have just had Christmas like outside. Now, granted, they're probably not living in Missouri weather where it's what, like 50 degrees outside right now, or like 60. So it's probably too cold to have Christmas outside. But like, go to the garage. You know, go somewhere else. Don't have the little sister fucking sit right by her again. Because you know the whole time she was just waiting for round 2, you know? She's in perfect blast radius. Grandma pooped on the couch doesn't make a catchy song title like Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, unfortunately. That is true, dude. Grandma just took a shit on the couch. One time my family forgot to give me anything for Christmas. Damn. All right, let's read this one. A, I know, fuck me, right? And B, I was like, I think maybe 20 at the time. I'm not looking for pity, still though. I don't even really want to read all this, you know? If I got left out on Christmas, you can only laugh, dude. There's no way you got. All right, here we go. We gotta read it. I was home for the holidays. I had been on my own, living with an unbelievably shitty apartment for one town away. Nice. Since I was 17, and due to a familial whatever, I didn't see them much. Excuse me, what? Christmas morn, tree trimmed, stockings hung, the whole 9. Tradition dictated that we each took turns receiving a gift, starting with the youngest, sis. She gets a present. Her boyfriend gets a present. My brother does. My turn comes around. My mom loots around under the tree but can't find anything. My thing is if she knew there wasn't there, why did she look around? That's fucked up. She's just looking around the whole time, like just sitting there knowing there's not a present. Like, fuck, dude, maybe if I keep on looking around, he's gonna believe that we like forgot it or something. Like it's left at the house. My siblings joke about how I didn't get anything because I've been a bad widow boy. Nice. My mom admits that there is less under there for me, but it's because I'm not around and they don't know what I need. I tell her that it's fine to skip me that round. Brother, they're skipping you the whole Christmas, man. She gets a present, my stepdad gets one, back to sis, back to the roster to me, nothing. My mom and stepdad start having a furtive conversation along the lines of, did you? I mean, I thought we must have. I say it's fine. My mom insists that I'm absolutely going to flip when I do in fact see the one thing she swears must be, wait, I say it's fine. 10 minutes later, 5 people, I have small piles. I'm sitting there willing my grown-ass self not to cry. God damn it, bro. So, okay, I read a little bit. They found a package that was mauled by a cat, so there was no label on it. They insisted it was his, and there was a nice pair of socks in there with the stitching saying Brian on the socks. And Brian is the sister's boyfriend's name, not his. So, at this point, he went upstairs to use the restroom. After that, I lay on my brother's bed for a while. At some point, my mother came up and said that it was just a dumb accident and that it wasn't like they'd done it on purpose, and that I would just come downstairs and stop acting like a goddamn baby, for God's sake. I did, and showed my brother how to get the battery into his MP3 player, and went home and got high and watched Die Hard. Amen. So first off, that fucking blows. I think if my parents were to forget my Christmas presents like that, the worst thing is that they're like, yeah, we definitely got him presents, right? Right? We got him presents. Like, that sucks, dude, because you know that they like, Christmas shopping is a big thing, dude. Like, parents, they know exactly what they get. They know everything. They're like, yeah, we got him this, we got her this, we got grandma's, aunts, cousins, brothers this. Like, they know everything. So the fact that they were like, did we get him something? That sucks, dude. Don't go back to Christmas there. I can't say that. You gotta go back to Christmas. But like, that sucks, dude. I feel for you. That blows. And the fact that they gave you a present that was mauled by a cat and it was socks with the sister's boyfriend's name on it, dude, I'd be done too. I'd go lay on my brother's bed too. And the fact that the mom came in and said, quit being a goddamn baby. Listen, I wouldn't punch my mom or nothing. I can't say that, bro. I would come back down, right, and be like, oh, you know, just, what do you even say, dude, when you come back down? That's so awkward. That sucks, dude. If you're watching this now, which I doubt you're not, or I doubt you are, but if you are, I feel for you, dude. That sucks. I think that's probably the first one where I'm like, that blows. He has another story, but there's a lot of words I can't pronounce, so I'm not gonna read it. This is 100% true, no word of a lie. Well, basically, myself and a few friends, male, are on holiday. We spot a group of women in the same hotel. Seem pretty nice and quite attractive, I might say. Oh, brother. So we walk over and have a chat with them, have a few drinks, all inclusive, so we got pretty sloshed. I end up going to the bar alone with a girl and somehow arrive fornicating with her behind the showers of the pool. Damn, bro, damn. We then arrive back to the group and it is just after midnight. Then to our horror, their parents were at the same hotel and came over to have a chat. We were all dumbfounded and sat there thinking, why have they come up with their parents? Seems strange. Cut a long story short, they left because they had a curfew and they weren't women, but 16-year-old girls. I am over 20, I wanted to die. In my defense, they look considerably older. Now I always get to know people a little more before I sleep with them. Hey man, you just admitted to a crime. What, bruh? Not sure if wanted to die or bragging. What? I don't think he's bragging, bruh, but you know, there is creepy people. How are they able to get drinks if they're 16? I like how he's like, this is 100% true, dude. I swear I banged a 16-year-old. That's so weird. How do they get drinks though? All inclusive? What does that mean? So just anyone can drink? Or like you have to book the room, you have to be 21 to book the room, which their parents did, so the drinks were free to them, but the kids got into them? That's weird. That's weird, man. It's like, hate to break it to you, dude, but I mean, you admitting to this is like more creepy than you doing it. I mean, like, it sucks that you did it, but like, why are you talking about it? It's just like one of those things, man. It's like, that's like something, like, Batman couldn't get that out of me. If that happened to me, dude, I would be like borderline wanting to kill myself. Not really. Not kill myself, but kill myself is kind of crazy. But like, I'd be bored. I wouldn't talk about it, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. This story seems weird, but he says it's 100% true, but the banana scale said diarrhea. Enough said, dude. I mean, understandable. I got the black Mercedes and not the white one. Damn, man. Damn. I will say though, I was going into my 8th grade year. No, I was going into it was my 7th grade year, and I had a phone before. It was like a Galaxy S2. And I was like, all right, I was like, Androids are whack. Everyone's making fun of me because I have an Android. So I wanted to get an iPhone. I asked for iPhone 5S or S5. I got a 5S with a screen crack. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I asked for an iPhone 5S, and then my mom got me a gold Galaxy S5, which was not drip. The chicks were not digging it. I was getting 0 bitches with the gold Galaxy S5. But I opened it, I saw it, and I was like, fuck, dude, I can't bring it up to her because she's gonna feel bad. You know, I can't say, oh, this is the wrong phone. Because then she's gonna feel bad and I'm gonna look bad. It's not a good look. So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? It's all right. I was like, I'm just gonna rock with the new Galaxy. And I think I definitely brought it up to her like now, but at the time, I don't think I ever brought it up to her. I just like kind of rocked with the phone. But like, I didn't really care that much. I mean, obviously, like as a kid, you know, phones were like badass. If you had a phone, you were literally like the coolest kid on the block. So I wanted it, but I didn't get it. I remember just opening it and looking at it though. I was like, fuck, dude. But I still appeared happy, you know. I was like, oh, cool. And I was happy. I got a phone, dude. I'm not like tripping about it, but like, I was definitely like, damn. That's just the shitty thing, dude. Whenever you ask someone for something for Christmas and they get you the wrong thing, it's like a, you know, you're not pissed because you got something that's like it, but it's just like, God, it was so close to being like, perfect. I don't know, that's definitely a bratty thing for me to say, but it happens, dude. People get the wrong thing, it happens. All right, I think that's good. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Hopefully I didn't get cold this year. Hopefully Santa treats me nicely. Yeah, and have a Merry Christmas, you guys. You know, be kind to others, be kind to yourself. Try to have a happy holidays. If you don't have a happy holiday, try to make others have a happy holiday. Thank you guys for watching this video, of course. And I do want to say thank you to all the subscribers that subscribed to me this year. It's been awesome. Hopefully next year we can double it, if not triple it, if not quadruple it. It's been awesome. I love making videos. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Yeah. It's been
good job, guys.
This goes to 2024. All right. Come on, don't leave me hanging. If you don't clink your drink with me, you're gonna have a bad 2024, and you don't want that now, do you? So grab a drink and clink it, all right? That's what I thought. Happy holidays, you guys.